It's rush hour in Krakow, or at least that's what it seems like. I'm standing just on the outside of the old town, and I'm looking for a bite to eat. You can hear the siren off in the distance. That's kind of drowning out the man playing his electric guitar, and I'm looking for something to eat after taking a little excursion to a museum just on the other side of town. And I thought that there might be some of you out there who might really want to know what it's like, just being a typical Joe, or in my case a typical Tom here in Krakow. You can just see what it's like. So just on the other side of the main intersection where I find myself is a Galeria, a shopping mall. And I remember that was one of my first impressions when I came to Krakow years ago. So I'm going to just take you for a short walk as I find my way over to the Galeria. Here's a gentleman that's playing a guitar. Maybe I can get him on the video. There you have it. All right, there you have it. So now we're going into the underground, if you will. I don't know if they call this the underground. If I were in Budapest, maybe you'd call it the underground. Very similar to Budapest, with the exception of oftentimes you're walking through the underground in Budapest. There's a lot of homeless people that are camped out. Not here. I see a nice different items you could pick up on your way home from work. Really liking this camera setup. Quite sure what I'm in the mood for as far as eating, but we'll figure something out. All right, so let's see here to give you some perspective. There's your signage, so I can go straight ahead and go to I don't even know how to pronounce that, or I can go off to the left and go to the railway station. So that's the direction that I'm headed. Krakow really is growing on me. It's a nice city. It's a wonderful city. Really feel safe walking the streets. Knock on wood. It's interesting how you come to a city like this for the first time, and it's just a little bit overwhelming trying to orientate yourself. And then after several visits such as I've done now, it's just all the same. I remember the first time I came to Krakow. Well, actually the second time. The first time was by car. And that was a nightmare. in and by itself, trying to read the signs. So that would be the train station just over there. And now we'll go into the Galeria Krakowska. You pronounce the W like a V. So you'll see it's a rather nice shopping mall. It's a very nice shopping mall, as a matter of fact. Every bit as nice as a shopping mall you'd find back in the States. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that the food court is right up this way. It's almost like you're here, isn't it? Now I'm going to give a shout out to somebody that corrected me the other day. It's Costa coffee, not Costa coffee. So I walk corrected. I stand corrected. Costa coffee. So we will never say that incorrectly again. Costa coffee. All right. So not too far ahead is the food court. Maybe I'll have a little kebab tonight. It's interesting every night finding myself trying to decide what to eat. Now here's your Starbucks. Interestingly enough, though, they don't have Sweden loaf over here in Europe, which is kind of a bummer. The little pink envelopes. Next time if I come over, I'll have to bring myself some of that. So here's the food court, one of the food courts. So we'll figure out something to eat. So that is your short tour of a rush hour, if you will, in Krakow. Hope you enjoyed the tour. And what would a mall be without McDonald's? I'm just saying.